Hello everyone. Welcome to the stream and welcome back to Ivalice. The place where anybody can be whatever job they want. And you'll never, but you can die. You can still die. Whoops, I double clicked. Didn't mean to do that. Game, no. Stop double clicking. You can die in this game. Unless you are a plot character, in which case you will just be knocked out. Anyway, let's get the game up. And game. There we go. Alright, so tonight we have the Gauntlet. I think I have a good chance of getting through this. So this is just what tonight is going to be. There are three battles we have to get through, one after the other. They can be a little challenging if you go in unprepared. So anyway, let me show you where I'm at. Ramza's bravery is like 94. I didn't realize this, but his bravery up skill actually adds a permanent +1 brave to any character that's used on. So that's actually good to know, because you can actually just spam the brave up to close to maximum, I believe. And the higher the brave number is, the more likely he'll use a counterattack move. Alright, so eagle-eyed viewers will notice that I have I now have a bard. Guston has become my bard. Atlas is now my dancer. And I have a calculator, or in this case, a arithmetician now. Arithmetician is still a work in progress. He is not ready to be fielded yet, or as I should say, she is not ready to be fielded yet, but I am still working on developing the full repertoire of skills here, because you kind of need all of them in order to make a calculator useful. The downside is that the calculator has the worst speed stat in the game. 3. The rest of my party will wipe out the map before my calculator will get to move, even once. So, trying to grind up JP with the calculator is the very definition of grind. It just takes a very long time. Anyway, I took the stuff off of Alma because she's not going to use it. So I'm giving it to the rest of my team. Agrius is loaded for bear right now. I looked at some sorry, I looked at some build guides, and one suggestion for Agrius was this setup here. So I have this setup for her, and I tested it out, and she just destroys most enemies within 1 or 2 shots now. So I think we're ready. Lusadio is Archer. I probably should switch him back to using items, but whatever. And Mr. Ramza here is also loaded for bear. I have tested him out. Apparently this is one of the most broken setups for Ramza, the dual welding monk. He does a lot of damage in this setup. I'm not gonna deny that. So I think between all of that, I think we can probably get through tonight without too much issue. The only real gamble is the last fight in the gauntlet, which is usually decided in the first or second turns. After that, you're probably gonna lose. But anyway, you'll see. Anyway, the big battle at Orbonne. I feel like I need to clear my throat before I start, because I feel like I got a frog in my throat. Hold on. I know. I should have took care of that before I started, but we're doing it now. Loading. Elder Simon! Elder, speak to me!
Lady Alma, what are you doing here?
Never mind that. What happened here?
You must leave this place at once, child. It is not safe. Men have come seeking the stone.
Zodiac stone. Then it is as Alma said.
The Virgo stone is one of the crown jewels of Ivalice. It was given into our keeping when Lady Ovelia was brought here for her fosterage, as proof of her royalty.
And the ones come to take it. Who are they?
You are Alma's elder brother? Ramza, was it not? I beg you, my son, leave them be. Block their way, and they will only cut you down.
Where's the bloody stone?
Patience, it's here somewhere. We need only look harder.
Come, this leads to the lower vaults.
I am branded a heretic and hunted by the church.
Am I to assume the stones I now possess are the reason?
Who are these men?
Please, I must know.
Very well. High Confessor Marcel and his followers seek to restore the church to prominence. As a first step, they have set Dukes Log and Gultana against one another to whittle down their military might. The longer the fighting lasts, the weaker the dukes become, and the more the people lose their faith in the crown.
And by gathering these stones, and reviving the Zodiac Braves, what do they hope to gain from such a show?
The support of the people, of course.
Really? The Cardinal used his stone to infuse himself with the strength of the Lucavi. If such is the power of the Zodiac Stones, it is a power to rival that of any army. Is that strength not what the High Confessor seeks?
You are unlike your brothers. You remind me a great deal more of your late Lord Father. You may well have what is needed to put a stop to their ambitions.
Wait here. I'm going after them.
And I with you.
No, you're not. We cannot leave Elder Simon here alone. Find a safe place to hide. Wait there with him until I return.
Very well.
Also, take these demonic stones and hold them. Keep track of them.
Oh, wait. Sneeze is coming.
Yep. Now the sneeze. I shall leave the aura site with you, lest the worst befall me. If I fail to return, cast it into the Burgosa Sea. Burgos Sea. The Burgosa. It pains me that I can do more at times like this, but my level is way too low, so I guess I'll leave it to you. How I wish I'd been born a man like you. Or maybe just had more levels. Don't be ridiculous. Who would I ever turn to if I didn't have my little sister? Ramza, take Elder Simon to safety. Like, now. Don't hang around in here. This room is bad. Leave. Alright. Don't save over your save. You will get locked in this area if you miss save here. Alright. You have one last chance to update your team, but really I don't really need to, so I think we're ready to go. I already did a setup before it started, so we're good. Alright, who are we gonna have here? Sure, we can have the Bard and Dancer. We can have a little fun here. Not that the Bard and Dancer are the most useful classes, but they can be quite fun to use. I think between Agrius and Ramza, I think we can probably handle the enemies here. Hold this passage until our return. Sir. We must put them the route. It cannot be allowed to take the stone. Kill everyone. Alright. Just show you how amazing Ramza is right now. But see, so that was like 200 damage a hit. If the second one had connected, that guy would be down. Anyway, first strike. Now he's down. His brave is so high he will automatically counterattack before the enemy can hit him. The only downside is that I know his first strike only works against human opponents. It won't work against animal and monsters, so just keep that in mind. Oh, you're just gonna spam potions, are you? Is that what you're gonna do? Well, that's all good and dandy, but round 2 is coming here, so you guys are probably not gonna survive the second round here. Yeah, we don't really need geomancy here. Yeah. Can't quite get both of them in one shot. Nope. Okay. We'll just do it that way. Yeah, he survived. Okay. And Mustadia, what are you gonna do? You know what? You can just do whatever you want to do. You're just here. You're just along for the ride now at this point. That works. That absolutely works. Anyway. Alright. Let's have some fun. It'll be super happy fun time. This is why this is so fun. It's just doing random shit in the middle of battle. Anyway, I should probably get rid of this chemist. Or I can get rid of the time mage. Get rid of the time mage. Kill. You know what, Agris, you're pretty powerful. Just do what you want to do. I will trust your judgment here. Oh wow, complete miss. Yes! Oh, 2 frogs! That's awesome. Murder, death, kill, Ramza, come on. She's thinking. Thinking. Who should I kill? Who should I kill? The frog. A ribbit. Oh, the dancer is so fun to use. Anyway, let's change up here. Let's do speed. I feel so bad killing an enemy that's a frog. Because I can't do anything. It's like the worst status effect to have is being turned into a frog. There's nothing you can do. Oh, he's outside of my range. Okay. Whoops. Whatever. So, this is Virgo. And what a beautiful maiden she is. To the lower vaults, quickly. As quickly as we can. Actually, these fights might go by a bit fast because my team is a bit overpowered right now. Yeah, we'll save, I guess. You know what? Actually, I don't really need to. We're set. I think the same setup should work in the next fight. It's not that hard. Since Agrius and Ramza are going to do most of the fighting, so... The Bard and Dancer are really just there to add a little RNG to the fight. The mongrel follows our scent. Mayhap it for the best. Heretic, I shall have the stones you carry. You will have an offer of mercy, and not more. Lay down the stone you've taken, and you may flee with your lives. I had no more need for your mercy than for you. If you want the stone, come and claim it. So we basically really only have to fight these souls here, but we can fight the other characters just for the extra bonus. Yep, that doesn't work. Nope. And you know what? Best attack. It works. Oh! Man, why? You really have to watch out for swoll in this fight, because he's a dragoon, basically. And he has some pretty decent range, so you just have to kind of keep an eye on him. I'm okay with that. That works. Alright. You can just do what thou wilt. He's gonna attack his own guy. Because he's snoozing on a job. And now he's a frog. Ah, he doesn't have a shockwave. Fine. Throw a rock. He killed his own dude. Amazing. Yeah, he's going after my bard now. Well, we know he's going to show up like right here. So we'll probably just have Ramza punch him in the back. Yeah, attack me. I dare you. That was a trap. It was a well-placed trap. I will not be bested by this heretic, but nor will I risk death for honor here. Delivering the stone is of far greater import. Know this, Ramza. The day of our next meeting will be your last. Islud. His name... Isilud. Isilud, wait. Sometimes it's hard to pronounce some of these names. I might be pronouncing some of them wrong. Like, I've heard people call Agrius Argius, but I like to call her Agrius because it just sounds better. I don't know what the actual correct pronunciation of some of these names are. And I could probably keep butchering up Beoville. So wow, we're actually like flying through this here. Alright, so this next fight is actually the hard one. So this one, no, we're not going to have the bard and dancer in this next one here. Honestly, in this case, I probably will need to make a few changes here. Just so I have a little bit more survivability. Actually, what items does Agrius have access to? Oh yeah, she's okay. And Musayo needs to be back on his normal setup here. Just to have the best survivability here. And we'll probably bring Ebert. Yeah, I'll probably bring Ebert and maybe Lavian. This way I have like 2 chances to steal. And heavy armor, just for survivability. I think I want to give you the extra move. Okay, let's go with that. Okay, let's put Ramza and the thief up front. Mustadio here. Agris here. And Samurai Ebert right here. You want to keep them spread out in this really tiny area as much as you can. You don't want everybody bunched together, even though it's kind of hard not to do. You'll see why. Let me go! Isolde, I will secure the monastery. Take the girl and go. Come on, no need to struggle. Ramza, help me! Hey! So, Ramza Beovel is here. Do not be deceived by his youth. He is a worthy foe. Gird yourselves well for battle. Yes, Regraph is back. He is back with a vengeance. And I think every time I've gone through this fight, he gets like the first turn. Meluda, you will soon be avenged. Yep, he always gets to act first. And then he does this. God damn it. Regraph, you live? I have lived for this, Ramza. How long has it been since last we met? And you are a warrior who fought to make your dream reality. Now you are only a thrall of the church. What troubled sleep have you known to speak of my dreams? No matter how sweet, a dream left unrealized must fade into day. Only with power can dreams be made real. I see the truth of it now. What good? Dreams without power. You think me a thrall? So be it. Your envenomed words succor me, but when at last you yield, as you must, their poison will consume you. Alright. I'm tempted to do a quick save here. Because here's the thing. He has a pretty good sword on him. And I would really like to get that. But unfortunately, he didn't really move forward far enough. So if we're lucky, 32. See, the problem here is that he's going to counterattack me, isn't he? He's going to counterattack as soon as I try to do this and knock Ramza out. And failure. Because he does a lot of damage. He does a lot. Alright, it might be better to heal. And maybe... You don't get many chances here with Regraph in this stage. As long as he's got his sword, he can decimate my team. Because he's probably just as powerful as Agrius is right now. Unless we're lucky and we can disable him. Don't know if Eustadio's got a line of shot on him. Nope. Nope. Nah. Alright, thief girl. Can you get it? Can you get the sword from me? 23%. Nope. But at least he didn't counterattack. What does Kotetsu do? Attack. Now he's going after Agrius. Eustadio, please make yourself useful. No. Try again. Man, those odds are so low. Got it, yes. Okay, we're good. Now I can just concentrate on finishing him off. I don't have to really worry about anybody else now. Okay, just survive, Ramza. Just survive it. Nope. Okay. I thought she was aiming at Ramza. Yes, I'm going to use my explosion. Come on, do it. Do it. You fell for it. That is not really a problem, because we're probably gonna take a regraph here in the next turn. So yeah, just do whatever you want, me tell you. Do what thou wilt. I pity you, Weegraf. Even as a man of broken dreams, you might still have been remembered fondly. Your ideas lifted the people, showed them the cracks in an age-old facade of the aristocracy. You acted on your convictions, and so enabled those actions. But what would the people think now? What would Maluda and your fallen friends think of this barter you've struck? Dreams built on borrowed stone are defiled before they are made. What have you done that did not rely on the labors of others? From birth you have wanted for nothing. You cannot know what it is to live the meager life we do. Reason may trick you to believe you do, but your heart can never know. Harsh is the world in which we live, harsher still than you can imagine. You had neither right nor reason to pour scorn on me. I will fight you. Ouch. Unless you hit me first. Do not think you won. I hold the Zodiac Stone. Ares, I will not fall so easily. Damn you, Weegraf! Alright. Well, we got through the gauntlet a lot faster than I expected here, so we'll probably continue on. Weegraf, you're wounded. Go. Do not tarry here for me. Alma. Go, Isolde. Forgive me, Weegraf.
Isolde, wait! Is this how it ends? I have failed Meluda. Failed them all. A bitter draught. How much left? Undone. God Stone Bearer, with me now do treat. The Orosite, it speaks. God Stone Bearer, with me now do treat. Your spirit and my flesh as one shall merge. Life undying, yours forevermore. Is this the stone's great secret? Your ire and despair, their call I heed, and so once more I ask, with me do treat. Regraph, no! It means to deceive you. Help me, I beg you. Vergigas Bellius have I been named. Your plea to answer, now my only wish. And now you belong to me. Is this the wonder of the Orosite? Regraph. Magnificent. The power of the gods. Nay, not only power, so much more. Sights unknown, I see. My mind a vessel, filled with wisdom of 1,000 years. Ha! You hurry toward your end. Alas, too soon. Such power. Such power. I have the power. Elder, what are you doing? I had to bring you this. A book. Written by a man named Germanic. The Germanic? Germanic. I'm gonna say Germanic. One of Saint Ajora's disciples. It was lost for a great many years. Only recently did I discover it among the stacks of our reliquary beneath the monastery. It chronicles the true tale of the Zodiac Braves. No detail is omitted. Please, Elder, you'll tire yourself. I am already so very tired. I have lived a life of sin. All these years I have turned a blind eye as the church rotted with corruption. With this book, you can expose their misdeeds. You can win Alma's freedom. Please, Elder. It is done. My mind is now at ease. The rest, Ramza, depends on you. You really are the very image of Bobinif in his youth. You know. Elder Simon, no! Alright. We survived the gauntlet. Yeah, let's see, is there anything I can learn? Oh, Shockwave, yes, you need that.
Hmm. Yeah, I'll just get that. Hmm. Alright, we'll make new Stadio an archer again. And you know what? I'll just leave him with having. I'll leave him with items. He's probably more useful that way. And Agrias, oh, she's already Holy Knight. Switch her back to Geomancer. Oh, Diamond Sword. Alright, now it is safe to save. Man, my throat is like really acting up today. Okay, so what we have to do now is need to go here. Haven't showed the Chronicle thing off on the stream here. Anyway, this is gives you a summary of everything that's happened so far. You get a character encyclopedia sort of thing. This is a review of all the side quests. And here's some treasure stuff we've found so far from the side quest stuff. Anyway, what you have to do is you have to read the scriptures of Germanic. We have to read this in order to progress the plot. So I opened the scriptures of Germanic, entrusted to me by Elder Simon, and began to leaf through the pages. The words before my eyes were writ in a holy script of the ancients. Several illustrations were scattered throughout, but many pages were missing or damaged, and the script was exceedingly difficult to decipher. I was deeply curious as to what knowledge lay within. As I was turning pages, faintly pinned letters in modern Ivalician script occasionally caught my eye. Notes of an explanatory nature had been added here and there throughout the book. I wondered who might have written them. Judging by the faded ink, some entries were more than a decade old, while others seemed to have been penned only in the last few days. As I touched my finger to one of them, the writing smeared. The ink had yet to fully dry. Every note was written in the same hand, Elder Simon's. I suddenly realized he must have devoted a significant portion of his life to deciphering these scriptures, line by painstaking line. I relied heavily on his fragmentary notes as I continued reading. Apparently, the Holy Script had been recorded by Germanic, a disciple of Saint Ajora. Germanic. That name struck a familiar chord. Half-forgotten history lessons rose unbidden in my mind. And then I remembered. Germanic was the disciple who had betrayed his master. turning him over to the Holy Ajoran Empire. I was astounded that a librum penned by the same Germanic from my history lessons now rested in my very hands. I could hardly contain myself as I turned the pages. And then, I was assaulted by a shock far greater than the realization that I held a priceless historical artifact. Originally, I had thought the book to be no more than a collection of Saint Ajora's teachings, as recorded by Germanic. How unprepared I was to learn what it truly contained. This tome served as an account of Saint Ajora's life. The Saint Ajora described within was of a considerably different nature than the man about whom we have all been taught. I had always known that Saint Ajora was no ordinary mortal. My faith in the Church of Glabados was not as profoundly complete as that of my lord brother, Zalbag. Yet I did believe that Saint Ajora was a child of the gods, descended from the heavens to deliver humanity from its self-inflicted chaos. Or should I say, I had believed. All I had, thought immutable, was shattered upon reading the scriptures. Saint Ajora's birth came in the midst of a golden age of technology, when airships yet piled the skies. He was born in Lassalia, in the city of Bervinia. Moments after his birth, he rose to his feet and approached a well. Upon reaching its base, words of prophecy poured forth from his infant lips. A calamity shall soon befall this well. Seal it up at once, that none may drink of it. So apparently Saint Ajora could speak as a baby. Probably not believable. Some days later, the Black Death visited the town of Bervinia, and all those who drank the well's tainted water succumbed to the plague and perished. Only those families who heeded the prophetic words of Saint Ajora were spared from death and malady. After the incident with the well, the people came to revere Saint Ajora as a portent of miracle and child of the gods. But it was not until he reached the age of 20 that Saint Ajora would become the savior of Ivalice, and take his place among the gods in paradise. Ivalice was not always united as it is today. Long ago, the realm was divided into 7 kingdoms: Thovoham, Lionel, Limbury, Lassalia, Galione, Zeltenia, and Muland. Each warred with the others in a never-ending struggle to expand its own territory. This conflict had continued for centuries, until an ambitious young king rose to power in Muland. This young monarch dreamt of uniting all of Ivalice under his hand, but the road to victory was a difficult and dangerous one. The king turned to ancient tomes and the dark magics found within, summoning a demon from the Neverworld to do his bidding. But once unleashed, the demon slew the king and set out to destroy the very world itself. To combat this monstrosity, a great hero set out on a quest. Together with his 12 disciples, he collected the zodiac stones that had been scattered throughout the world, and the zodiac braves were born again. The Zodiac Braves soon defeated the creature's minions, and banished the demon back to its infernal plane, for this becoming known as the saviors of the world. The story is now a well-known legend. The Zodiac Braves have since appeared whenever the world bounced on the brink of catastrophe, only to vanish just as quickly once the crisis has been averted. Similar catastrophe threatened the world in the time of Saint Ajora. The king of Limbury summoned a demon in hopes of seizing control of all of Ivalice, and once again plunged the world into chaos. And just as in the legend, Saint Ajora collected the 12 zodiac stones, and once again the Zodiac Braves rose to defeat the marauding demon. However, the sovereigns of any age have small tolerance for the for the interference of well-meaning heroes. Fearing the charismatic saint's growing influence, the Holy Ajoran Empire dispatched soldiers to capture him and his devoted followers. Farism was the prevalent religion in that day, and its priests feared Ajora's growing influence. Ultimately, Germanic, the 13th disciple, was tempted by sordid coin, offering vital information that led to his master's capture. The saint was executed upon the gallows of Golgotha soon thereafter. But lest we forget, Saint Ajora was a child of the gods. The wrath of the heavens was swift and terrible. Immediately following the execution, Mulan, the center of fairest teachings, was visited by a terrible cataclysm and sank into the sea. Saint Ajora then ascended to paradise to take his rightful place among the gods. This was the legend with which I was familiar, the very same tale told to every child of Ivalice. But the Saint Ajora described within the scriptures of Germanic was a different man altogether. Ajora was no child of the gods. He was a mere mortal, no more divine than you or I. He was a revolutionary who fought to realize his own ambitions. He was no lover of peace, no hero who would sacrifice himself for the good of humanity. Germanic wrote of him, as the founder of a new religion with a rising number of followers, Ajora was seen as no more than a nuisance to the empire. But Ajora was apparently more than just a religious founder. He was a saboteur who infiltrated enemy states to collect information and sow disorder. Ajora was a spy, dispatched to the Holy Ajoran Empire by a rival state. Whatever he claimed to be, it was fact that the empire began to fear this upstart's growing influence. Germanic was employed to collect evidence that would allow the empire to arrest Ajora as a spy. The 13th disciple was in reality no more than the empire's instrument in a play to uncover Ajora's true intentions. It seems that Ajora indeed attempted to reassemble the Zodiac Braves. Germanic confirmed in his writings that Ajora even discovered some of the stones. But what was his purpose in seeking them? I do not know if the young king of Limbury actually summoned a demon. At the very least, I have failed to encounter even a single line within the scriptures that records the event. Yet, catastrophe did indeed befall Mulan at the time of Ajora's death. According to the scriptures, the bulk of the city sank into the sea. The footnotes provided further enlightenment. They expressed a different view, no doubt the personal opinion of Elder Simon. Although many spoke of their existence, none had ever set eyes upon the scriptures of Germanic. Some might say they are fraudulent, written with the sole purpose of discrediting Saint Ajora. But I know this tome to be authentic. When I served as an inquisitor for a church, many others in the Holy Office feared the existence of this work. And the same is no doubt true for the High Confessor. They were all fearful of these writings, for everything contained within them is fact. After Saint Ajora's death, the Church, which had capitalized on his considerable influence to seize power for itself, had only one task: to conceal his true nature as a human being. This one fact had to be erased from the annals of history. They needed to ensure that Saint Ajora be remembered as a child of the gods. Their use of the Zodiac Braves, a legend believed throughout Ivalice, was a stroke of genius. It was a simple feat to convince the people that Saint Ajora had led the Zodiac Braves to defeat a demon that never existed. I realize now that I had lost my faith the moment I began to read these scriptures, and yet I feel no sorrow. Thinking back, I now know that my desire to know the truth was stronger than my faith had ever been. But I have committed one great sin. I failed to condemn the church for lying to our flock all these years. And why? I knew that if I were to share this book with the world, my precious library would be taken from me. And to me, there could be no pain greater, for this library is the only means of slaking my endless thirst for knowledge. Slaking. I've not heard that word before. My curiosity eclipsed my will to do what was right. Elder Simon wrote that Saint Ajora's demon never existed, but I have seen the dark power of the zodiac stones with my own eyes. There is an evil presence at work, something much more sinister than even the High Confessor and his twisted plots. And thus now you know the story of the truth of Saint Ajora, who I'm not saying is supposed to be a stand-in for Christ, but kind of is. But we are kind of sorry, we are kind of getting into kind of some of the themes of the greater storyline here in Final Fantasy Tactics, and the idea that those who write the history decide what the history is. And as well, probably as we get closer to the ending, that theme kind of re-emerges again. So just kind of keep that in mind in the back of your head. Anyway, another cutscene. I guess you don't have to read the book for this cutscene to happen, but it's worth knowing the backstory anyway before you jump into this, so... And why this cutscene happens. You are the heretic Ramza, yes? What have you done with Alma? If you want your sister back, you will come to Riovan's castle, and you will bring the scriptures of Germanic with you. What importance is the book? Surely you have read the scriptures. Yes, I have. I have, and if you would keep the church's secrets, you will give me my sister. You are not in a position to make demands. This is a luxury you do not have. So we have an understanding, yes? Riovan's castle. Alright, let me see if there's anything new here. I can get a wizard rods now. No. Can we not equip a shield? We can't equip a shield. The shield is expensive. Let me see, can we afford all that? Okay, yeah, we can. Do I not have any shields? Oh yeah, I have the flame shield, okay. And let me check weapons here. There better bow in here. No. Alright. Well, I have time, so let's go ahead and do maybe one more fight or another cutscene. Sure, we'll do another cutscene. Zeltenia Castle, Chapel Ruins. So here you are. They've been searching high and low for you. I do hope this day finds your Royal Highness in better spirits than those past. Do not mock me. Please, I could not bear it. That was cruel of me. I am sorry. What do you mean to do with me? I am not Ovelia. There can be no value in holding me. No value even in my living. You're right. You are not the Princess Ovelia. We do not even know your rightful name, whether even you are highborn or low. I had often wondered, of the royal family, why must I alone be confided to a remote monastery, so far removed from the seat of our crown? Even this I thought a burden light enough, if it meant the kingdom would know peace. I played my part, yet still Ivalice runs red with blood. All this suffering and solitude, for what? It has been the same for me. I was given the wardrobe of a nobleman, and so I played the part. A puppet, ever dancing for the amusement of patrons unseen. This wretched world does not reward endeavor. It is the patron and his troop which are receipt, maggot grown fat on endeavor's corpse. Corpse? Most men but play the part they're given. Most live and die not knowing they play a part at all. But I am past all that now. I am their unwitting puppet no more. No more. I will exact from them the price of their gluttonous feast. And just what is you plan to do to them? I will burn down this kingdom, and from its ashes build for you a new one, a kingdom worthy of you. I will show you a world where your light will outshine the sun, a world that will know no darkness. And you will have no more need of tears. Such a world, is it possible? I will not fail you in this. On Teacher's soul, I swear it to you. Dry your tears. Yes, so yes, Velita and the fake princess are getting kind of cozy with one another. Anyway, now we can move on. Let's see, do you have... No, okay. Oh, see, we can buy the diamond sword now, but it was fun to seal it. We can get a wind slash bow now. Yeah, sure, I'll get the diamond shield. I guess we can afford it. We can afford some nice things. You know, I probably could sell all of my, potions. Just so I can start using, high potions for the auto potions now. Should probably be a good idea. Let's see how many I want to get here. Let's get... Yeah, 50's probably a good number. I mean, technically I can buy X potions now. Maybe like 10 of those. Da, 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 da. This fight's not too hard. This is actually a pretty easy one. We'll probably blow through this one pretty quick. And I guess maybe we'll do the next one, depends on the time. Well, actually, if I can do all the missions up to before I start Orbonne's castle, that would be a good place to stop. Considering that I'm going pretty quick for these now. Pursued even yet, when we are fled so far, have the gods no mercy. Is that a scouting party from the Order of the Southern Sky? We're through fighting. You will not force us to return. We're going home. Better to live in the streets than to die in them. We've had our fill of blood and death. We do not pursue you. Pray heed my words. It is not our wish to fight. See, if they don't want to fight, they can just let them go. They can just go away. Aye, that much I'll believe. Better to strike us down cleanly when our backs are turned. Do not think us so green as to fall for your tricks. We've seen our share of those as well. That man, does he not have the look of the one on the handbill? What of it? It's him, the heretic. I'm certain of it. If we return with him, might they not pardon our desertion? You'd return to camp? Consider it. The capture of a heretic is near as grand a feat as the capture of an enemy commander. If we delivered them his head, do you not think they would reward us with leave to return home? Wow. The men who captured that general were dismissed honorably. If we are to return to our homes, let us do so with our heads held high. Were we to return now, it would be to a life of skulking in the shadows. You speak true. Let us return with him. Or at least with his head. It's not long for those shoulders anyway. He is a heretic after all. Come, let this be our final battle. Our freedom is bought with this godless man's blood. Man, these guys are... It's like... No good, this man who doesn't believe in God. Let's just go ahead and kill him. Wow. Alright. Yep. Alright.
buddy. You're gonna die. You're gonna die.
Yeah, rock throwing. I'm so brave. Okay, let's just go fast. Let's do speed. And of course, let's have some RNG fun. It's always fun. Death Punch. Dude, you're falling for my trap. She's thinking. Thinking. Aren't I glad I gave Mustadio throw items? So useful. Yeah, that guy wasn't really a threat, Agris, but sure, whatever. Yay! We're done. Or you are done. Punch. I send my fist through your chest. Boom. I understand the need to hold one's own life dear, but hold it so far above all others. Father, what would you have done? Is that? We meet again. I see the black lion sits upon your breast. You are of the Order of the Southern Sky, then. I am. And it would seem we have you to thank for dealing with our deserters. Huh. I must admit, I never thought I'd see the day Biovel lent his aid to our order. The fight was not of my choosing. I know. You do not wish to shed blood, but it cannot always be avoided. We're no different. Do you think we hunt these men down out of enmity? Craven they may be, but they've not wronged us. You knew who I was all along, didn't you? I did. I'd seen your name and face upon a bill. Inexplicable. I can't say that. Inexpiable heresy, was it not? My mind reels at the thought of what you must have done. Have you a mind to turn me in? Why would I do that? Our orders are to capture deserters. They say nothing of heretics already hunted mercilessly by their own. If I were one of those, I think I'd get moving before the lions at my heels thought to feast upon me as well. Why do you still fight? So long as your brothers point their swords at our throats, we must. If the white lion lowered its claws, the black would follow suit? No, I do not think it would like he would. Could you deliver a message to Count Orlando, if you should chance to meet him? There are men behind the curtain, who goad the dukes for their own gain. We are all but puppets, dancing as they pull our strings. It is those men we ought to be fighting. I can deliver the message, but why to the Count? My father once told me Count Orlando was the only man he could truly call a friend. I am the Count's adopted son. I will tell him what you've told me. Can you believe me? I do not know the reason these men seek the Zodiac stones. If it is for the benefit of the people, I see no reason to raise protest. But if they seek to use legend for their own gain, I can assure you my stepfather will not sit idly by. It was not for quiet complacence that he was given the name of Thunder God. You know the High Confessor's plot? Of it, yes, but we have no hard evidence. Our spies are working tirelessly, but I suspect you know more than they. If you did have evidence of the plot, would you then be willing to lay down your swords? Such evidence exists? The scriptures... No, it matters not. I simply wish to know. Whether or not it would mean the end of this conflict, I cannot say. But my father, for one, would surely sheathe his blade. Lord Orbonne, we must press forward. Onward. Very well. Let's resume our march. Farewell, Ramza. See that you should keep your head about your shoulders. Head and shoulders, remember. Never think yourself without allies. You do have friends. Friends who would gladly lay down their lives fighting beside you. But not me, I'm sorry, I can't join your team. And I count myself among them. No, really, I can't join you. Thank you, Orbonne. Even though you didn't join my team, with your amazing galaxy stop power. Alright. I'm pretty sure we can do one more. Pretty sure we can do this next battle here. I think we got time. No, it's kind of overpowered as we are, so might as well press on. Yeah, we can go ahead and continue this. This setup works pretty well. Dun, 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 dun. Are you blind to the treason of your words, Rafa? Me? It is you who cannot see. He uses us, Marak. No, I liked his other name better, Malak. The original translation, his name was Malak, and that was actually easier to pronounce. This is Marak. Marak. We are instruments to murder him, not more. To stay would be to live out our days as the Grand Duke's cat paws, killing so he might keep his own hands clean. Come, let us run away together while we yet can. Have you forgotten who it was who saved us when we had lost our parents to the war? Grand Duke Barrington opened his heart and home to the both of us. You would repay that kindness now with treachery. We owe him a debt of allegiance. He'd have died a beggar's death were it not. We'd have died a beggar's death were it not for him. Feed us he did, Marak, but we were supped on lies. I know the truth of it now. It was the Grand Duke himself who set fire to our village, his hand hidden by the smoke of war. And do you know why? Why he killed everyone we ever knew? It was for our gifts. You and I possess power, and power is all he craves. He burnt down our entire village that he might claim the sacred power of our mantras for his own. Open his heart, you say? The man is not possessed of one. It is you who need to open your eyes, Marak. Slap. I'll not abide your ill-mannered tongue. You know, don't you? You know of the thing he did to me. You are my brother. You know of this, and even yet you.
Speak not another word. You stir a rage in me, Rafa. I am your brother and your elder, and I will not have you question me.
Kind of inferring something else there. Which I don't believe was there in the original translation. I could be wrong, but yeah. There you are, Mark. The heretic Ramza draws nigh.
I am well aware, and long since made prepared. Merrick. That's him. Rafa. Pray lend me your aid. Save me, strangers.
Yes, okay. You have to make sure Rafa does not get KO'd. Which, unlike some other previous missions, can sometimes be a case of RNG here. Because these ninjas, I think, are gonna act first here. And... okay, she survived. I like how they all line themselves up perfectly for me. Oh, and for her quote-unquote magic, which is actually not that useful, but... oh yes, line yourselves up, please.
You're the man from Dorter. Did you not say you'd await my coming at Riovan's?
I did, but delivered the Grand Duke's message as asked. I do not need the Templarites' swords to slay some petty knight apprentice. Oh, you say.
Oh, you say.
Not wait. Yes, hit everybody. Oh boy. Thanks for lining yourselves up perfectly like that. And we need to make certain that Rafa does not die. And now Agus comes in and she will obliterate. One, two, three, four. Damn it! Why are we so stupid to line up like that? Do the gods favor a heretic over me? You're so... why do we do that? We're so stupid. So now all I got left are the summoners. Okay. Yeah, we'll do that. That works. Good spell. Well, I'm pretty sure we can just take him out. Yep, too dead. Fortunately, Misadio is a little too far behind me. But it's okay. I think we're in the safe zone of victory here. Agrius might be able to finish this if she does a smart move here, which looks like she might be doing. $440 points of damage. We literally punched her head off. Are you alright? Am I gonna be alright? Yes, I'm fine. Thank you. We will not be safe here should they return. Let us find a quiet place to hide. Grand Duke Barrington has eyes for one thing, the throne of Ivalice. They call him king already, king of the forge. He fashions ever more and stronger arms, and trains mages enough for all the realm. His actions are guided from the shadows. There are others, men who promise to eliminate the Dukes Larg and Gotana, and dub the Grand Duke Regent. And you fight these men, when fighting them means you must be labeled a heretic. Why would you do such a thing? No, that is a silly question. I know the answer, but surely you must realize your efforts will earn you no thanks. I do not fight for gratitude. I am a Beovel. I fight for the honor of my name. I do not believe that for a moment. You strike me not as the sort of man to fight for things so trite. No, you see evil and injustice before your eyes and cannot turn away. You do not even think to seek reward. You mistake me for a better man. But we have spoken enough of me. What will you do now? I must make for Riovans. They hold my sister there. What of you, now that you've escaped? I cannot leave, not without my brother. There's a quarrel between the two of you, is there not? He refuses to accept the truth. You were orphaned in the war, you see. We lost our parents, our home, all but our lives. The memories haunt me even now, climbing mounds of rubble in search of any scrap of food, the air ever thick with death's foul stench. That was the life from which the Grand Duke spared us. At the time, I thought assured the gods had sent him. You are not alone.
He erected a great many orphanages in the war's wake. It was a noble gesture of less than noble intent. He wanted assassins. The orphanages gave him a pool of willing young minds, allowing him to select the very best to groom and train. He must have seen some promise in you and your brother. We Golfinans are keepers of a sacred art, passed down through the generations. My brother and I are conduits, I of the heavens, and he of the never. We channel their power through mantra. Grand Duke Barrington desired that power for his own. When our elder refused him, the Grand Duke put our entire village to the torch. All is grist that comes to that man's mill. If there is a thing he cannot have, he thinks it better that it not exist at all. To imagine the joy he must have felt when he discovered the two of us among the other orphans, it turns my stomach. So when you learned of all this, you tried to flee. My brother and I loved the man as though he were our father. But even that did not stop him from... For a man of his high station to so prey upon the weak, it is not meet. I would have thought you fled farther. Huh? Mark! You're a frog!
Ribbit.
Heed my words, heretic, Ribbit. Spare no haste on your ways to real thorns, Ribbit. Tarry here, and you next meet your sister in the afterlife, Ribbit. Harm a hair on her head, and I'd have you there for company. Rafa, you will accompany Ramza, Ribbit. Run, and the death of his sister hangs on your shoulders, Ribbit. You play a craven game, Uruk. This is not to do with them. I play no game. I trust you know what awaits should you try my patience any longer, Ribbit. Come, Ramza. Let's make for Riovance. Forgive me, I did not mean to draw you into this. You didn't. This madness is none of your doing. Rafa has the power of, exploding frogs. I have exploding frogs. It's a power he never uses again in the game. And we are not learning Doomfist because that skill sucks. It is awful. Do not learn it. I already got move 3. Yeah, I'll take magic boost. I would like to learn Adrenaline Rush for him at some point. We'll get there. And let's see. Yeah, she already learned all her skills. Let's make her a chemist. Make her a chemist. Give her a gun. Should probably buy some more of these shoes. Oh yeah, I am in the city. Okay. Oh, we can buy the Hermes shoes now. That's going on the calculator. We can get hairpins now. 12,000.
Okay, I got money. Okay, let's just go ahead and get it. 55,000 gold. Spending all my money on headgear. Alright, I'm gonna do the next fight, and then that'll be it for tonight. But I need to take a break momentarily here, so I'll be back. Okay, I'm back. Alright, let's do this last fight here. Again, this one shouldn't be too hard to deal with. It's mostly undead monsters from what I recall. So get those Phoenix Downs ready to go. I need to get rid of these chickens. I have one too many chickens. And you know what I forgot to do? I forgot to give Rafa an alternate ability. Dang it. I just remembered that. That would be a good thing to have, so she can do... Because I don't know what her, she can't really do much as a chemist right now. I guess I better go back and fix that. Yeah, she can't really do, yeah, she's not gonna be able to do much, because we don't have any potions right now. Yeah, ring helmets, archer, aim. Yeah, well, it's better than nothing. It's better than nothing right now. And let's see. Oh yeah, we're fighting undead here, so... Block attacks with greater ease. I haven't tried that yet. I guess I'll try it out. Okay, we'll try this out, see how this works out. I think we'll get through it. Bring along Samurai Dude. And... Bard. I'll go without the dancer this time. The Yuga Wood. Those who fell in the 50 Years' War still linger in this wood. You will find no release here. Return with your remorse to the land of the dead. There's actually quite a lot of them. But we can do, punchy punch. Punchy punch. Fist of Fury. Rafa's being very confident here for somebody with such a low bravery stat. She's about to get obliterated here. You can do whatever you want. Just fight. Mr. Eadbert. And Agrius, attack. You can just attack. Oh, no, don't waste my elixir, damn it. Oh, fine. God damn it. Why didn't you use the Phoenix down? Fine. Eustadio, you are gonna be on my shit list too. Wow. Good job, Bard. Yeah. No weapon. Oh, that was easy. Let us put some distance between us and this haunted wood. I got 2 Phoenix Downs in exchange for losing my elixir. It's not exactly a good trade. Okay, so we're just about at Orbonne's castle here. Notice how low her brave stat is. My men are hungry. Let's have some chicken. Chicken. Feed my army. Okay. I think I'm gonna stop there. I actually got quite a lot done tonight when you think about it. My team is probably a bit overpowered, but that's not necessarily a bad thing at this part of the game, so... But the next part of the game is kind of what is infamously the most difficult part of the game for a lot of people. I already know what's coming. I'll be well prepared for what is coming here, so I'm not that worried about it. Anyway, thanks for watching. If you watched so far, I will continue this later in the week. Maybe tomorrow, maybe Friday, we'll see. Anyway, take care and have a good night. Bye-bye.